Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I am totally ready for Avalon. Yes, totally ready. I already ate a snack before this. I'm surprised I actually was able to eat in time. My uncle's over right now, so my dad made some hamachi kama and lao lao. I only ate the hamachi kama because I decided, you know what? The lao lao's still being steamed, and I ain't got no time for that. I can always just warm that up later, but hamachi kama, I gotta eat fresh. Which I did, and I feel satisfied. Hello. So I'm ready to go into Avalon. Bay. Round Table Domain. Avalon Le Fay. No fear. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's pretty. Wow, look at this mysterious mage who I totally never seen before. Well, hello there. You with this still unknown fate. I trust you can hear me? Or perhaps, hello again, stargazer, would be more appropriate. Either way. It doesn't really matter. You're here now, and I don't have to be bored out of my skull anymore. So will you hear what I have to say? I suppose it's less what I have to say exactly than it is one of many songs the winds carry to me. I shall speak now of future, of the end of the Isle of Mystics, which came to be known as Fairyland. Hello? Let the innocent return. Here stands the Queen's unknowable castle. It falls, like rain, like ash. It vanishes, like snow, like lies. Our desires languish, deferred. Even now, we dance in the palm of the Queen's hand. We require now only a little more patience. After 2,000 years, the dawn shall bring the child who will be our salvation. She shall be the child who saves the world, who binds both peoples together. Even if her light begins as but an ember, even should no one see it, she will become as a flame to draw moth. A city of iron, a sea of soot. When the calamity recedes, her pilgrimage begins. Chosen by the staff of selection, the savior, guarded by travelers from afar, shall reach the throne. The true king shall arrive at the throne, accept now this bloodied crown. Hello? Ring. Like raging thunder, like weeping flame, let us hearken to the 6 bells ringing. Oh, the door's been open. Oh, I am so mad. Okay, now I'm just gonna do this cutscene real quick. Really? I was being nice. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I was being nice. I thought I was being nice. I made some... Well, my bro was in the bathroom. I made like a plate of food, and then I put it in his room. To be kind. You know? And I guess he hated that. He did not like that because he just brought the plate to my room. I mean, let me look at it real quick. And just placed it, right? He just opened my door and just placed it. Well, the food was eaten, but now there's just trash in my room. I'll take that out after this cutscene. Oh, I am so peeved. I was in a good mood earlier. The heck? But yes, ring, like raging thunder. Like weeping flame. I know how that feels right now. I am the raging thunder and the weeping flame. Let us hearken to the 6 bells ringing. Blaze the path of the true king. Ere the red calamity catches us, ere the black calamity devours us. Indolent and derelict though we may be, we are the scions of the free fae. Never have we wished for anything, but still, we desire a shining future. So what you think? It takes its sweet time making its point, but you get it, yes? That's just how it is with prophecies. They don't make sense when you first hear them. But once events unfold, you see exactly what they mean, or what they meant. In that sense, they're a lot like a curse that fixed itself to your back before you even knew it was there. I don't want to be cursed. Welp, looks like the scary lady found me. This is all I can do for now. The next time I see you will probably be after everything else is said and done. It's a shame I won't be able to help you fight, but I'm hugely relieved I won't have to fear for my life. Alright then. I'll be waiting for you in the confined land until next time. Bye, mysterious mage. The scary lady. I can think of several scary ladies and their beautiful banners. And only one scary lady came home for me. Was that a dream? Eh? Testing. Good morning, everyone. This is Sion. The time is now 7 a.m. I am very sorry to disturb you all during your precious quiet early morning hours. Well, that's funny. That's actually one of my alarms for work. I usually set like a 7 a.m. alarm if I'm not, like, streaming. Just, like, you know what? 7 a.m.'s a decent time. That's pretty cool. Hoo hoo hoo. Ooh! Halloween trilogy event for Sunday, nice. But I have an urgent message to relay to all Novum Chaldea staff. There has been a change in the 6th Lost Belt. The emergency situation we predicted is now in progress. Please remain calm and come to the command room as soon as you're able. Oh crap! Come on, Foe! Foe? He just turned and left. Foe? Goodbye, Foe. So sweet, that means I'm gonna get my first Elizabeth. Master Light, reporting for duty. What's going on here, Master?
Humph! Don't bother asking Misaki, Kirilight. She and I both just got here ourselves, so we know as little as you. I don't even see my technical advisor or the captain anywhere. The only other ones here are that unflappable alchemist and... Good morning, my distinguished colleagues. I see by your healthy complexions that you all slept marvelously last night. Wonderful. I'd say this fulfills the first condition, wouldn't you say? I mean, wouldn't you, Miss Sion?
Yo, I would never fulfill that first condition then. If you have to sleep marvelously, yeah, no. Cannot do. Yes, I think so. It is very lucky that you are all in such good health right now. Let us see, we have Misaki and Mash the demi-servant, the field op team. Munair the pilots, Tomlin and Kawata the operators. Octavia, Da Vinci's assistant, Tin, the vehicle mechanic. Cayenne, the munitions and design engineer. Elron, the record keeper. Marcus, the Spiritron engineer. Well, now we get to name drop all of the people who work here. I only ever think of Munair, my bestie. And Gordolf, who was just enjoying a heaping plate of pancakes with a rather generous drizzling of honey. I see not one of you is so much as batting an eye at this dire situation. Truly, you are all seasoned veterans. This will make it so much easier to tell you what is going on.
Oh, 4. I really don't like where this is going, but come on, let's hear it. What is going on already? Does it have something to do with that searing red light flashing more gaudily than I've ever seen it flash before? Is there a fire in the kitchen now or something?
Oh no, nothing like that. This is only a tiny planetary crisis that will eradicate us in about 24 hours if we do not stop it.
Eradication? Well, that's a much bigger deal than I was expecting. Wait, what did you say, you Egyptian knee sock wearer?
It seems very rude to me to boil people down to their nationality, appearance, and/or choice of apparel. I agree with that, but please, let's not get sidetracked right now. Director Gordolf, Master, and all the other staff members are still grappling with this news. What exactly do you mean by planetary crisis? I'm sorry, you're right. We do not have a lot of time to spare, so I will be as forthright as I can. As you know, it has been about 3 weeks since a shocking operation to eliminate Limbo. Yeah, 3 weeks. I totally did not just see him like a few days ago inside the summer event. Or whenever I go into my Chaldea, my personal domon. In that time, Novum Chaldea has been tuning up the storm border and devising plans of attack for the remaining 6th and 7th Lost Belts. That said, I have told you all before, I saw no need to infiltrate Britain, the site of the 6th Lost Belt. Ah, true, that wasn't Limbo, that was Douma! You're right, that's completely different. So I have been focusing my efforts on the 7th Lost Belt, where the foreign god is hiding out.
Yes, I remember. You said we could leave the 6th Lost Belt to its own devices because... Go on, Misaki, tell her.
Because Britain doesn't have a tree of emptiness anymore. Because Britain's seriously dangerous. I love that second option. You know, I'm gonna go for that one because it's funny.
Seriously, Misaki? You still have a sleep or something? Every Lost Belt's seriously dangerous. The only reason we're leaving Britain alone is because our work there's already done. Remember what Beryl told us? He said they'd burn down Britain's Tree of Emptiness to destroy Olympus's Tree of Emptiness.
Right. The British Lost Belts may still be shrouded in a wall of light, but it's no longer a threat to humanity. Hello? At least, that was our understanding. Is that not the case? No, it is. We were still keeping it under observation, but we did not consider it a threat. Not until this very moment, anyway. This is the Paper Moon's planetary observation grid, and these are Shiba's predictions. According to this, the British Lost Belt will vanish in about 24 hours, and when it does, it will also engulf the rest of the planet like an enormous tsunami. Earth will then crumble under the weight of its own gravity, utterly annihilating the planet. We are not talking about one of the foreign gods' pseudo-black holes. This would well and truly be the end of Earth. This will overwrite humanity's current bad ending, the bleached Earth phenomenon, with a completely dead end. Eh? But why is this happening?
That we don't know. But now that we know what will happen if left unchecked, we can ill afford to simply sit back and twiddle our thumbs. Da Vinci and Captain Nemo are on the storm border as we speak, getting it ready to launch. Up until now, we have been using the shadow border to infiltrate the Lost Belt via void space. But this sudden development has left us without the time we need to prepare. Fortunately, we now have the storm border, which is capable of directly breaching the walls surrounding the Lost Belt. As a battleship, the storm border is essentially our frontline base. While we'll still be conducting on-site investigations in the shadow border, having a base where we can always resupply will be a tremendous asset. Furthermore, Trismegistus II categorized this phenomenon as a collapse. But one could also call it a trap, or perhaps a pitfall.
A pitfall? Then, do you think Britain is going to cave in on itself, or sink underwater?
I'm afraid I can offer no definitive answer until we get there. Regardless, I suspect not even the foreign god herself foresaw this turn of events. It's all well and good that Britain will disappear, indeed. It's only to be expected now that its Tree of Emptiness is effectively dead. But if that disappearance is going to engulf the entire planet, then it is a matter we must investigate and ultimately resolve. After all, there would be no feasible way to restore Earth to its pre-bleached state if there is no Earth left to restore. Okay, I'm with you there. But what the hell can we do in only 24 hours?
A lot, as a matter of fact. You see, that 24-hour period is in our time frame. But according to Shiba, time moves very differently within the Lost Belt. Once inside the British Lost Belt, our time constraint will cease to be a concern. So as long as you can resolve this phenomenon while you are there, we should be all set. That said, time is still definitely not on our side. which is why we are going to have all Chaldea's staff board the Stormboarder and head for Britain as soon as we finish our final safety check. Then, once you arrive at its wall of light, you will use the Stormboarder's dimension-piercing drill to breach it, and make your way into Britain, the 6th Lost Belt. That is all I have to say, and as luck would have it, the Shadow Boarder has just arrived at the dock. I know this mission is being sprung on you very suddenly, but Da Vinci will fill you in on the details aboard the Stormboarder. Be careful out there, everyone. I cannot wait to hear what sort of fun hijinks you get up to this time. Huh? Aren't you coming too? Huh? You mean you're not coming, Sion? Aren't you coming too? You said everyone. Sorry, you're right. I did say the entire staff. My bad. I did not phrase that as intended. I felt it would be much too presumptuous to count a newcomer like myself as a member of Chaldea's staff. Please do not worry about me. I am just going to stay here and continue to monitor the 7th Lost Belt. Do your best out there, Misaki. I promise I will do the same here. That said, if you all should blow this one, both I and this base will cease to exist in about 24 hours. Wow, way to put even more pressure on me. So I am counting on you more than ever. But I am not at all worried. I know you will succeed. Thanks, Sion. You hang in there too. Yeah, we will. Count on it. Thanks. Thanks, girl. Yeah, no pressure at all. Ha ha ha. Whee! The hallway's so pretty here. Attention, all crew members. I repeat, attention, all crew members. We've arrived at the waters near the British Lost Belt 2 hours after departing the Wandering Sea, just as we expected. We're currently 200 kilometers north of the Isle of Britain. The Wall of Light looks to be a dimensional rift, just like the World's End from the Sixth Singularity. Thanks to Da Vinci and Professor's analysis, we've learned that the rift is the thinnest on the southern side. So that is where we'll be heading, and we'll begin the dimensional boring as soon as we arrive. We expect to begin the operation in 45 minutes. All hands, remain at your post until further notice. Okay. There you have it. We're going to begin the operation as soon as possible without any breaks. The Stormboarder is a big ship after all, so it can't just slip into void space like the Shadow Boarder. But what it can do is use its massive propulsive force and magical energy barriers to withstand the dimensional friction that separates different worlds. Basically, it's a giant drill. What we're going to do is fire the Stormboarder through the wall of light like a bullet. The entry impact will be just as strong as it is for a zero cell, so make sure you're all in a calm state of mind. Calm state of mind, huh? Can I do that? If you're confused, distraught, or terrified, then your soul might not be able to keep up with your body. Okay, confused, maybe. Distraught, not really. Terrified? No fear.
Yes, I'm well aware. You mean that weird sensation where it feels like your chest and head are being stretched out like taffy, right? No need to worry about us, Captain. This isn't our first rodeo. More importantly, we do have a firm plan of action in place, yes? Because I don't even want to think about entering a Lost Belt without a strategy or a goal.
Of course we do. Don't worry, Gordy. We know exactly what it is we have to do. After all, we were always planning on going after the British Lost Belt at some point. Really? You were? But I thought the British Lost Belt was no longer a threat, at least up until today.
Right you are. But nonetheless, we were indeed making plans to explore it well before now. While we only have a few bits and pieces of information to work with at the moment, we do know that Barrow Gut remains in the British Lost Belt.
Oh, so we're going there for Merlin. We love Merlin in this household. Ooh, super duper good luck. Man, I want Van Gogh maybe this year.
And that its king was able to launch an attack on Olympus's Tree of Emptiness. What's more, this king was even able to burn the very Tree of Emptiness required to sustain their lost belt. Well, it's still unclear whether Beryl tricked them into doing so, or if they acted with informed consent. What matters is that they possess enough power to burn a Tree of Emptiness single-handedly, and then theirs.
I would consider Proto Merlin. Proto Merlin's Magi Mari, aka Dr. Roman's idol. Rongo Miniad, right? Oh no, not that. Yup. A hugely powerful spell akin to divine punishment that was able to reach Olympus all the way from Britain. Man, that attack was just terrifying inside of the singularity. Oh, Camelot fear. A mystic that surpassed even Krishtaria's ideal magecraft. That was Rongo Miniad, alright. It's a spell devised not by human hands, but the inner sea of the planet itself. It would be a powerful weapon against the foreign god, which means it's something we desperately need. The planet's inner sea? What is that?
Oh, that? It's basically a paradise of legend. Every mythology's got some kind of promised eternal holy land, right? Utopia, the Garden of Eden, the land of the young Nog, and so on. Well, Britain's is called Avalon. It's supposed to be an otherworldly paradise that can't be reached by ordinary means. It's also said to lie inside the planet, and that it's where the souls of the stars go to sleep. Pretty much every clock tower mage has heard about it. I know I called it a legend, but that's not how the people who can actually see it think of it. There are some people out there who really might be able to get to the planet's inner sea. Hell, the clock towers even got a department for exploring it. That said, we're talking about a place that's completely outside human comprehension. Once you get mixed up with something like that, you're practically already lost to a world outside our own. Ha ha ha! What are you saying, Munipaza? Are you talking about the underground workshop? They're just an ordinary archaeological team with a fancy name. Really, how could anyone take them seriously after they proudly proclaim they found Earth's belly button underneath the clock tower?
Earth's belly button, huh? I want to poke it.
I may be something of a magecraft elitist, but even I would be too embarrassed to say something like that with a straight face. Ahem. If we're quite done with our digression about the Mages Association and the Clock Tower's inner politics, let's return to the subject at hand, shall we? Now that we know the king of the British Lost Belt controls Rongo Miniad, we need to investigate it and learn how it works. Indeed, the Rongo Miniad is the very reason we were already making plans to explore the British Lost Belt. While the circumstances have forced us to act sooner than we had hoped, we were always going to pay them a visit eventually.
So then, Master's mission this time isn't just to investigate the Lost Belt.
What we do, of course, also need to prevent the collapse of Trimagistus II warned us about. Securing Rongo Miniad is our top priority. As such, our ultimate goal is for this Lost Belt. It's to negotiate with its king for it. You mean, do you want to cut a deal with this Lost Belt's king? Someone capable of essentially firing intercontinental ballistic missiles at will?
I mean, why not? Wouldn't you want them as your friend, Gordolf? Yep. Honestly, I think it's pretty reckless, even for us. I'd love to get my hands on Rongo Miniad too. But between the Stormborder, the Heroic Spirit System, and the Black Barrel, I think we should be able to neutralize the so-called a planet-level threat like the foreign god if the circumstances call for it. Theon was adamant that we need the divine construct, though, so here we are.
Well, Miss Theon is an Atlas alchemist. I've no doubt she has something unique in mind. And let's not forget, we wouldn't have the Nautilus or the Stormborder if it weren't for her. So I, for one, am perfectly willing to go along with this plan of hers. Especially if it leads to us acquiring Rongo Miniad, or something equivalent.
Oh, don't you think you're being just a little overly optimistic here, Holmes? This could be the biggest burden we've asked Misaki to bear so far, you know? There's definitely a lot I have to do. This mission does seem a little different than the others. There's a lot I have to do. And I am ready. Emotionally, physically, maybe not. You'll have to continue this conversation later. We've almost reached the drilling point. All hands, return to your posts. Brace for for space-time crossing impact. Oh, right. Sorry, Captain. Time to buckle up.
Aw, crap. The wall's right in front of us. Sorry for not paying closer attention, Captain. Oh, alright. I understand. I still don't like it, but at least I get the point of this mission now. Remember, Misaki, this won't be like any of the other lost spells we've faced so far. Negotiation requires a careful, thoughtful approach, so try to keep your reckless risk-taking to no more than 30% of your usual antics.
Gordolf, you're asking too much of me. Silly, Gordolf. Foo.
Good grief, it seems Gordolf beat me to the punch.
It's gonna be fun seeing how long Avalon takes. I'm excited for that.
As important as this mission may be, it should be within our ability to acquire this weapon. Fortunately, we have both knowledge and time on our side. Regardless of what sort of person we may be dealing with, as long as we take things one step at a time, we're sure to arrive at the truth eventually.
Misaki, strapped in and ready. Good. Professor, start the final safety check. Stormboarder, initiate zero coding. Triton engines 1, 2, and 3 are all green. Space and time difference corrections between Stormboarder and drilling target have been calculated. Da Vinci will protect the ship's armor from the computer room, while the Nemo series focus on maintaining our route.
The computer room just gave us the all clear, Captain. We're looking at 99.9% chance of success.
Wow, 99.9%? That's amazing. I wish my gacha luck was that good.
Dimension-piercing battleship Stormboarder, move out. Prepare to enter the 6th Lost Belt.
Whee! We're here! The moment a planet is born, we're going to witness a birth. And now it's bright. Oh, so bright. Oof. Pain and suffering. Opening point. Okay, but before I start, I gotta put the plate away because trash day is tomorrow, so if I don't dump the fish scraps in the trash before my parents take it out, that's gonna be gross. I'm still peeved how my bro just brought that into my room. How dare he? But you know, the scuff's gonna add to my luck. I'm just gonna think of it that way, so I'll be right back. Gonna put that away. I'm back. I dumped the fish scraps in the trash and then I soaked the plate. I'm not washing it just yet. I lazy. Also, it's kind of funny. It's storming. I could not hear the storm from my room, but as soon as I went out, I'm like, oh. Oh, that is a lot of rain. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me back. Yes, indeed, I am back. My name is no longer Misaki, I'm back. Yeah, rain is nice, but not to leaky old houses. Luckily, my room doesn't have leaks in it, but the living room does. Pain and suffering, but my family's in the living room. They can take care of that. So now we're at the beginning. Yay. Oh man. Beginning. My worst fear is that if there is ever a leak in my room, that it's gonna land directly on my streaming stuff. Then I will just cry. The fairies cherished freedom. The fairies guarded their love. In recompense, the children lost their world. Though it is destroyed over and again, your Britain will ever prosper. I'll take the fairies' love, spring's surprise, summer's quarrel, autumn's joy, and winter's battle. Death piled upon death to stand eternal. Alright. Huh. Be wary and never forget. No matter how sturdy the walls, a castle's foundation never changes. As the world took new form, the roots aged. And now, unseen and unfelt. Yo, if true storms are how I'm thinking they are, oh no, I don't like those. The ones that can knock over trees, like giant trees, and holes and stuff. That happens here and I hate it. Especially when the power goes out for over a day. That's the worst. The gnawing of the tiniest of insects shall bring all to ruin. Insects, huh? I'm just gonna imagine I'm gonna fight a bunch of bugs here. Ooh, it's dark in here. Huh? Was I just sleeping? I'm sleep reading. Yes, you were. And I think I lost consciousness for a moment too. What about all of you?
Same here. It was kind of a dizzying feeling, I guess. Oof, and my head's still kind of spacey too. I remember the captain declaring we'd broken through the wall of light, then nothing. On a different note, why is it so dark in here now?
Captain? Holmes? Captain? Captain, why is it night mode? I'm here, thanks. But it's kind of hard to talk right now.
You too, Captain Nemo? Then it seems I'm not the only one feeling under the weather at the moment.
That's terrible. But why did this happen? Allow me to explain. Da Vinci, you're okay? Of course. As you can see, I'm the same chipper Da Vinci as always. It's all cause I was synced up to the border in the computer room. Good job, Da Vinci. He's just built different. While you were all out cold, I took care of things inside the ship and finished analyzing the outside atmosphere. So, where should I begin? Probably with why you and Nemo aren't feeling like yourselves, huh?
No, that's all right. The fact that you and Miss Curiolite are fine tells me everything I need to know. Think back to the Chinese Lost Belt. The moment we entered Britain, both Nemo and myself felt deeply under the weather. That must mean no heroic spirit can function here. Or rather, no heroic spirit extracted from human history.
That... yeah, could be it. I was thinking, is it just a lost belt that's mean to boys?
And that in turn tells us that human history simply does not exist here. Am I correct?
I'm too lazy to whistle, so low whistle. I should have known you figured it out fast. I just checked the spirit origin graph I transferred to the border, and it was completely shut down. There's not even a fragment of the base needed for heroic spirits and proper human history to exist here. The Chinese Lost Belt's history had no need for heroic spirits, but I'm guessing heroic spirits simply don't exist in this Lost Belt's history. That's why heroic spirits and proper human history, like you guys, can't set foot on the Isle of Britain. That is a pretty horrible, situation, but I'm glad I can bring along my Da Vinci-chan and Nash, but oof. Actually, Holmes can stay here. He's just... all the Lost Belts he's been traveling with us, he just gets hurt. In Lost Belt 2, he nearly died. Heck, inside of Olympus, his mind got fried. Yeah, Holmes, I think you should just stay back here. We can carry Nemo around. I'll carry baby Nemo around this time. Da Vinci's been good with us. You're basically being attacked by the entire world, since you've never existed here in the first place.
So there's essentially not enough of a foundation for heroic spirits to operate here? Take, say, Robin Hood, for example. He should be able to exist in any Lost Belt, right? He's so vaguely defined that it should only take a single skilled archer existing at some point in history, regardless of what their name might have been, for him to qualify. But now, you're saying that even conditions as vague as those don't exist here in this British Lost Belt?
You got it! That was a great example, Gordy.
Well, I have reached a point in my tenure as a director where I've actually begun to enjoy reading the reports.
Good for you, Gordolf. Ooh. Special interludes? I have to just do 3 more interludes to get my delicious Saint Quartz, which I'm willing to do. Haha.
I dare say. I know even more about Lost Belts than Misaki does now, at least on a purely intellectual level. At any rate, I see now. So this history never contains so much as a single skilled archer, eh? How the hell does that work? These Lost Belts have still been around for over 2,019 years, yes? So how could they have that much history and not a single historically significant figure? They couldn't. Lost Belt or not, any path human history takes must fit within certain definitions. Any manner of human civilization must inevitably pass through a template of particular technological milestones.
Ooh. Yo, I'm hoping Musashi and Arjuna on that, especially since I don't have regular Musashi or regular Arjuna, so being able to do their interlude would be great, even without having them. Oh, that's gonna be wonderful. Also, I'm close to bonding up with Arjuna again, so even more Saint Quartz. I was hoping that it'd be a combined banner right now, so I could get either or for, Van Gogh or Okita Alter, but it's fine, there's still hope. It's simply not possible for an animal species to propagate itself over 10,000 years without its culture and average quality of life meeting certain criteria. And naturally, over the course of that history, people will always branch out into various different occupations. Though their names may differ, there will inevitably be famed sword fighters, archers, spear fighters, artisans, soldiers, kings, and detectives. The lack of any such figures even existing here must mean... Could that mean there are no humans here? I mean, even if there's no humans, that's fine. They're the Naga. They weren't technically humans. I mean, they were superhumans.
An excellent insight, Miss Misaki. Indeed. That'll be the simplest explanation. But there are still other possibilities left to explore. I'll have to do so later. Hang on. Then why are the technical advisor and Kirillite there seemingly unaffected?
In my case, it's probably because I'm a demi-servant. I do have Galahad's spirit origins, but I'm not actually him, so... Yup, pretty much. As for me, I'm technically a homunculus of Leonardo da Vinci, not the original, so that would explain why I'm not affected. That said, I'm even more of a Leonardo read genius than the original, so this might actually work out great.
Then, the only servants who will be of any help in this lost belt are you and Mash. Seriously? You mean we can't even summon new ones on site? Since this place rejects any heroic spirits from human history, it seems real unlikely we'll be able to bolster our forces that way.
Come on, guys, think about Merlin. Magi Mari, save us. You are the greatest idol.
If we want to increase our numbers, our only choice is to ask the people of this lost belt for help. But never mind that now. Can you tell us what happened over the last 30 minutes, Da Vinci?
Sure. Right after the Stormboarder punched through the wall of light, the whole system went kaput. Every electronic device we had on board shut down, causing the Stormboarder to crash. Luckily, Nemo Engineer was able to use the last of her strength to get one Triton engine back up and running. That in turn let the Stormboarder break away from the island's airspace and make an emergency landing in the ocean to its southwest. That's where we are now. The generators are still out of commission, so we're running on auxiliary power. So that's why it's so dark in here. Not the most auspicious start to the mission, huh? We missed out on so much drama in 30 minutes. So that's why it's so dark in here. Yeah, the situation definitely isn't great, but hey, it's not like we haven't been in tight spots before. In fact, I'd say the fact that we aren't attacked right off the bat and are able to have a leisurely chat like this makes us at least a little lucky.
Oh, so we haven't been attacked? Does this mean the king of this lost belt still has yet to notice us?
I can't say anything for sure yet, but I think so. Especially since we haven't set foot on the Isle yet. The closer we get to it, the more things on the Stormboarder stop working. But the good news is, they're only stopped, not broken. I'm guessing here, but if the Stormboarder gets far enough away from the Isle, I think everything will start working again.
I can't believe it can't even get close to the mysterious island, so to speak, even with the Nautilus at its base. Still, as much as this situation is making me feel like a failure, I can at least confirm that the Stormboarder is definitely intact. So if everything starts working again once we put some distance between ourselves and the Isle, then we'll know we have a secure escape route out of this lost bout. Now we just had to figure out what comes next. Does the Shadow Border still work, Da Vinci?
Unfortunately, no. We can still use it as a ship to get to the shore, but I'm sure it'd stop working if it made land.
So we can't use the Shadow Border either? Damn! Oh, what about comms then? Will those still work on land?
Again, I can't say for sure until we try, but given how everything else is behaving, I wouldn't get your hopes up. In the worst case, we may have to rely on more primitive means of communication. How are you with carrier pigeons, Holmes?
The most interaction I've had with carrier pigeons was when I once unraveled a trick that relied on them. Of course, I can still use them just fine.
I want to use carrier pigeons to communicate. That sounds fun. Gotcha. Guess that makes me the expert then. Don't worry, I'll handle the written correspondence side of things. Oh, one more thing. I need to tell you all how much time we have to work with. In its current state, we can keep the Stormboarder powered for about 30 days. If we really stretch ourselves then, we can make it last for 50 days before the auxiliary power runs out. So that's our time limit. They must be naturally hatched pigeons. Maybe slightly modified, but probably not like magic constructs. Or full ones anyways. Once the mission's complete, we'll move the storm border away from Britain and restart its engines. As soon as the Triton engines are back online and generating a stable supply of magical energy, we'll break back through the Wall of Light and leave the British lost belt. And that about sums it up. Sounds good to you, Director Gordolf?
Right then, if the storm border can't get near land, then we only have one course of action available. Kirilight will accompany Misaki as her bodyguard, while she infiltrates the Isle of Britain. Once there, the two of them will carefully investigate the area and find the cause of the future collapse observed at Chaldea. If circumstances allow, they will also make contact with this Lost Boat's king and acquire Rango Miniad. During this operation, we expect that communication with the storm border will be limited at best. Therefore, I'm empowering the two of them to make their own calls in the field, with the exception that they will return safe, sound, and successful within 45 days. Huh? You're just sending Misaki and Mash? There's no way they can pull this off alone. At least send me or Chin along with them. Not that I'm eager to get myself killed out there, cause I'm definitely not, but come on!
I don't know about Chin, I never seen him, but I could take Munair. Munair's pretty tough. Based on that one training that I went through where I got to fight him. Yeah, he was pretty tough.
Don't be daft, you fool! You're going along with them would mean Kirilight needs to worry about keeping two people safe instead of only one. She may be an excellent servant, but she's still only one person. So if we only have one servant to work with, I'm going to make damn sure she supports Misaki to the best of her ability.
Director Gordolf. Uncle Goff. Gordolf is gonna get all the titles. He can be a dad, he can be an uncle, he can be headmaster or catmaster, whatever he was. Uncle Goff.
Don't call me uncle! I'm still in my 20s, damn it! Is that clear, you two? Go on then, repeat your mission's objectives back to me.
Yes, sir. My job is to assist Master as she investigates this lost belt in whatever way I can. Don't worry, Mash and I will give it everything we've got. Uncle Goff.
Very good. Then let's get this mission underway. We only have 45 days to work with after all. Britain is a big place. If I were you, I'd start by making my way for Oxford, then... What are you doing there, technical advisor? Is there a reason you're packing various items into a rucksack?
You need to ask? I'm going with them, obviously. Didn't I say I would handle the written correspondence? So keep an eye out for my familiar, because that's how I'll be sending you letters in the field. What? No, I'm fine with this. Da Vinci's smart. Back in Camelot, she made us a car. Over here, she can probably make us a car, too. We can travel in style.
Say what?
Nah, Gordolf, this is fine. I'm into this. I approve. In fact, I'm happy. And now we go. Come on, Uncle Goff.
I'll admit, that does make sense. All right. You have my permission to go with them, technical advisor.
Okay. I can at least take you to the shore. Take care of them for us, Da Vinci. And here we are, the Isle of Britain at last. And yeah, there is basically that pattern. She came along to Camelot and she's here in Avalon. She wants to be involved with this stuff. Whoa, it's so foggy out here. And it's so warm too. Alright, settle down. You've already taken out 5 lost belts, so another strange land shouldn't be anything new to you. Well, it is, as a matter of fact. Since this is my first time, out on an adventure like this. You can't blame me for getting excited. Now, go on, Captain. Head back to the storm border already. You're having a hard enough time as it is out here, right? It's our job to investigate this area, so you can just sit around and grit your teeth until it's your turn.
Fine. I guess I don't have to worry if you're in such a good spirits anyway. Misaki, Mash, don't forget to take care of Da Vinci while you're out there on your mission. It wasn't much, but I got a brief glimpse of the place back in the command room, right before we lost consciousness. Everything east of the shore is shrouded in fog, but I did make out what looked like a city approximately 200 kilometers from here. Assuming nothing gets in your way, you three should be able to get there in about 2 or 3 days. So that's where I'd start if I were you. I hate to ask you to trudge through this fog, but I don't see any way of going around it, even if we had the time to spare.
Don't worry, we'll be careful. We know what we're doing by now. Hey, there's a reason we managed to make it this far. Believe in us.
I guess that's true, isn't it? Okay, Misaki, Mash, Da Vinci. Good luck out there. I can't wait to hear back from you with good news.
I finished checking our equipment, Master. Our survival kits are all set, and we have 90 days worth of rations. Great. You two can keep the food to yourselves. I don't get hungry as long as I have enough mana. Say, where's Bo? I don't see him with either of you. Well, Bo actually never got on the storm border with us this time, so... I don't know why, but he basically bolted and hid from us. I thought he'd be excited to punch Merlin in the face. Aw, really? That's too bad. He was always there on your journey to restore humanity, right? Man, I was looking forward to having the same experience as my grown-up self too. Maybe Bo just doesn't like Britain or something? Oh well, nothing we can do about that now. Besides, I'm sure we'll have other chances to travel together. Absolutely. I'd love to go on an adventure with you, Holmes, Director Gordolph, Sion, Miner, Fo, and Senpai all together. Alright then, let's get going. You said it! Next stop, a city about 200 kilometers to the east. Buckle up, guys, because we've got a long road ahead of us.
Indeed we do. I can sense it as well.
Tristan, when did you get here? It's like, whoa, bro, where you show up? And then Tristan says,
I was here from the beginning. Didn't you see me?
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, Tristan. What? Huh? I can't believe it. Of all the luck. My first adventure ever and I'm already hallucinating. Then, you and Master are seeing this too, Da Vinci? I thought I was so on edge that my eyes are playing tricks on me. That's definitely Tristan, alright.
Why are you all acting like it's so strange for me to be here? This is making me very sad.
I'm sorry, Tristan.
I mean, I will admit that this certainly wasn't the most dramatic summoning. If anything, it felt as casual and automatic as a weathercock turning in response to the wind.
I guess I summoned him. Cool. I summoned the sad boy. Oh, sad, how sad. Then again, out of all the fairy girls, the one that I summoned ended up being Tristan, so makes sense, it's canon. Oh, I'm sorry everyone. I have a report to make. My round shield is pulsing with the same warmth it typically has after conducting a summoning. Now that I think of it, there was a familiar light surrounding Mash not too long ago. Whoa, really? So I'm not hallucinating it after all? Oh wow, you're right. His spirit origin is solid. Then it really is Sir Tristan, but how? I thought this place rejected all heroic spirits and proper human history.
I see. It sounds as though you're not upset with me, but rather that my summoning itself came as a surprise. Well, I can assure you all that I didn't answer the summon of my own volition. One moment I wasn't here, the next I was. Of course, I am a heroic spirit on humanity's side and know about you and Chaldea. But aside from that, I have no clue as to what's going on either. Could someone please explain it to me?
Explanation. And that's the whole story. We can't summon heroic spirits here, but you're still summoned anyway. Got it? And that's the whole story. Wow, the Latin word for sad is tristis. Oh, Tristan, you were always meant to be sad.
Now I see. So this is a lost belt, a hypothetical version of Britain that could normally never exist. I don't know why this lost belt allow me to be here any more than you do. But I suspect it has nothing to do with this being the Cornwall shore. I do have close ties to this land after all. And while its history may be different, the land itself is still the same, I think.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Sir Tristan is said to have been born in Cornwall, in southwest Britain. That must be why we were able to summon you, or maybe the land itself needed your aid? It could also be that Misaki was nervous about exploring a mysterious new land. So she ended up summoning Sir Tristan here unconsciously. Either way, having him here with us should be a big help, and it bodes well for the future too. Even if this lost belt is devoid of human heroes, we now know that it's still possible to summon heroic spirits and proper human history with strong ties to a given area. Maybe we'll also be able to summon Sir Gawain of Orkney, or Camelot's own King Arthur.
You wish to summon King Arthur here directly? I'm not so sure that's... No, you're right. That would be wonderful. And knowing him, I'm certain he would be willing and able to help you.
Wow! In Swedish, trist also means sad or disappointing. That is amazing! Poor Tristan.
In the meantime, I will of course be happy to offer whatever meager assistance I can. Any knight of the Round Table would do the same. Master Misaki, I know that neither of us meant for the summoning to happen, but rest assured that my bewitched bow is yours to command regardless. From here on, I, Tristan, Child of Sadness, shall be your faithful servant.
Thank you, Child of Sadness. You represent me so well.
Now then, allow me to lead the way. I know the southwest corner of Britain like the back of my hand. There's a hilly area just past a few mountains not too far from here. With a little luck, we should be able to reach the high road in about 2 hours. Shall we, Master?
Sounds good. Lead the way, Tristan. I knew we could count on you, Sir Tristan. Sounds good. Lead the way, my dude. Adventure! 1 hour later. My legs. ... Sir Tristan? I'm very sorry to say this, but... I'm pretty sure we're lost...
We are not lost! Now, I don't blame you for feeling like we are since you all rely on your eyes so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I rely on my eyes. You're right, Tristan. You know this place like the back of your hand. That's why you can travel with your eyes closed, right? That's exactly why. We're totally not lost.
But I can assure you, we are indeed making progress. In fact, we've covered no less than 4 kilometers by now. The only downside is that we somehow haven't been able to escape the shore yet.
Yeah, somehow.
If Sir Bedivere was here now, he'd happily say, "Don't worry about it, Tristan. You just go to sleep." I'll lead the way from here.
Tristan, are you implying that you get lost so often that Betty has to take care of you? Is Betty your personal GPS? Then we are lost! I knew it! I also doubt Bedivere would be any happier about this than we are.
Yes, I suppose you're right about that. This makes me so sad. If Sir Bedivere would be straight with me. I mean, if Sir Bedivere would only be straight with me, I would have been happy to play him an encouraging song.
I have a feeling that'll only make Betty mad. Either way, this isn't looking good. Something's definitely not right here, that's for sure. First one. Oh, Tristan. It's okay. I would also get lost too.
Yes, that's true. Perhaps this fog is to blame. I've been laying down bowstrings wherever we go to ensure we don't get turned around. But at some point, the string tails keeps going cold, and not because someone's been cutting it. It's because I've been letting go of them myself. It's almost like I keep forgetting what I meant to do with that just a minute ago.
Oh, how sad. You keep forgetting. Master, I'm detecting high-density magical energy signals up ahead. I can't tell you any more than that without analysis from the border, but... They're attacking us. Get ready to engage, Misaki. Be on your guard. No worries, I got this. I'm just gonna punch wildly. Oh, of course. I mean, this be fine. I'm just gonna keep it as is. I believe in my team. It's just the first fight. There's no fear at all. Yeah, no fear. Never fear. But the back is gonna have people I want to raise bonds with. Yeah, bond raising good. We be besties here. And I'm close to raising my bond with other Nobu too. Berserker Nobu, come out. See, look, her and I are getting close. Very close. Yeah, this is fine. Oh wait, I should also do the friendship one. I meant bond, which is still technically friendship in a way. Actually, I can give her something else here. Here you go, Mash. Keep that with you. Yeah, this be fine. Oh, that is pretty painful having to set it up each time. Well. Aww. Oh well. Increased damage dealt against Faye, that's fine. This is only slightly oof. Oh, sadness. So sad. So sad indeed. I'm not gonna use that just yet. Yeah, this is okay. We'll see how this goes. Go, sad boy. Good job, Tristan. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, that hurts just the tiniest bit. I guess I'll do that now. Oh, he would have done that anyways. Whoopsies. Oh well. No worries. No fear. What do you do, sad boy? Okay, it's a single enemy, of course. You got this, sad boy. I believe in you. Yeah, I believe in him enough. And I might as well just raise some gauge. With Da Vinci-chan, yes. Yes, indeed. I'm excited for the ride. Oh man, I didn't expect them to have gauges, but oh! They have the power of friendship. If I break one gauge, they all break. I love it. That makes me happy. But what doesn't make me happy is them getting buffer and buffer. Oh yeah, I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. But it's alright, you know? What's the worst that can happen? Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's not like they're gonna go... oof. But just in case, maybe having Mash tank it? Yeah, I'm just gonna have Mash do it real quick. Thank you, Mash. Mash, you're the greatest. This truly is a beautiful journey. Good job, Mash. Okay. Good luck, Mash. Oh. Well, that's an interesting form. Clinging. Stop being so clingy. Sheesh. I want Mash to feel a little bit healthier. Now time to sit back and watch. Tristan's just standing there menacingly. He still has his evade like a boss. Then again, Mash was taunting. I believe in you, Da Vinci. That was pretty good. I'm so sorry, Mash. Wow, they really are just ignoring Tristan. Oh, sad. How sad indeed. Tristan's just being ignored here. Sadness. Good job, Da Vinci. Will the others fall with it? No. I thought they would have done the power of friendship and go out with their friends. Again, Tristan, how are you just tanking on, or not even being affected? Yo, Tristan, I'm impressed. That's kind of cool, my dude. Look at you, just being a champion. I'm gonna go after the caster one because he'll probably destroy the saber with his noble phantasm. I believe in him. Wow, it actually got rid of... No, not Mash! Goodbye, Mash. Thank you for being awesome, Mash. You were the greatest, Mash. We'll forever miss you, Mash. But it's okay, Tristan will avenge you. Go get him. And I just can't resist using Arjuna. I have to. Good job, Tristan. And fantastic job, Arjuna. Sorry, Mash. Oh, these bond points are delicious. Those bond quartz, I can almost taste them. I mean, oh no, are they gone? Did we defeat them? Did we get them? Oh man. They were way stronger than I was expecting. Were those British ghosts or something? I guess we managed to drive them away since they're gone now. But it really doesn't feel like we actually beat them at all. I like how our name changed to Child with Furrowed Brow. And yeah, it's okay without that quartz for my beautiful Berserker Nobu. She and I are gonna be besties at least, but with Arjuna and Avenger Nobu, delicious Saint quartz, I can almost taste it.
I have to agree. Their sheer vitality was astonishing.
Grieving Knight.
I don't think those are ghosts at all. They were so unusual and so steeped in mystics that they almost seemed like... No, never mind that now. For the time being, I must commend you on a job well done, Master. I was concerned when you said you couldn't summon heroic spirits here in Britain. So it's a great relief to see that it's still possible to summon them temporarily for battle.
Yeah. I'm glad it worked out too, though it did leave me really tired. Same. It took a lot more out of me than usual, though. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out too. I mean, same. I'm not that tired. Yup, I was watching you, and you were definitely using much more magical energy than usual. So we'll need to try and avoid fighting as much as possible, since you convert your own vitality into magical ener... No worries, just give me an energy drink and I'm all good. Oh no! Knight. There's Knight, Child, and Grieving. Mash? Is something wrong? I wonder what my title would be. The Black Barrel. No, the whole Ortonax. It's not working right anymore. Mash? Are you okay, Mash? Mash? Da Vinci? Mash?
Did something happen to them? I can sense them close by. No, wait. They're getting further away. This is not good. It's too easy to get separated in this fog. Let me call out to them. What were their names again? I think they were... Wait. What's my name? Wait, you with the red hair, come back.
Okay, maybe my name is now... Lost and Confused. Lost, Tired, and Confused. That's my new title. You with the red hair. What was I doing again? No, wait. Who am I? I can tell that I'm on a mission. I think I'm on a mission to collect Saint Quartz and bonds, but I don't know what for. Blink. Blink. And then I fell asleep. Oh, look who's here.
Uh-oh. And here I thought I might arrive early. Huh? It's because I took my sweet time? Well, you can't blame me for that. These are my very first guests. It's only right to look your best for guests. Besides, I'd say this girl and her companions made a pretty big mistake too. I mean, no one in their right mind would ever think to go into the nameless woods without any protection. I guess this just goes to show how brave this Master of Chaldea really is. Don't you think, Blanca? Am I really going to trust these outsiders? Yes, I will. I'll trust them with all my soul. Sure, I still had my suspicions up until I saw them in person, but now I can tell. They're the real deal. As crazy as it sounds, they're dead serious about saving the world. Oh yes, I'm definitely glad I waited for them now. That's right, Blanca. It's finally time for me to get serious too. Seems we've got a few local fairies here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a couple too many for me. Fortunately, it looks like they're good-natured sorts. I'm sure they'll rescue the Chaldeans. In the meantime, I think I'll make my way back for now and save our fateful encounter for another time.
Wow, I like how you show up late because you were getting ready, getting all fancy. We can't even see your fanciness in the fog, and now you're just like, time to go back.
Good luck, Chaldean lass. I suggest you start by getting familiar with Britain's ambience. Oh, and one more very important thing. Whatever you do, don't let anyone know you're human.
Human? What's a human? I don't know what humans are. Who human? Who I? I don't know my name. I'm not a human, I'm a gotcha gremlin. What's be human? I don't know of any humans. Mash. So foggy. Mash! And now darkness. Oh, I woke up. It's very green here. Oh good, you're awake. Look who showed up to rescue me. Are you gonna let me summon you finally, Castoria? I mean, mysterious lady? You don't seem to be injured, and I don't think your life's in any danger. But if you're hurting anywhere, please let me know. I still have a lot to learn, but I can at least perform basic first aid. You're... Mash? Are you Mash? Oh, right. That does sound like it's my name. Mash, it's you! Phew, thank goodness. I was having trouble remembering who I am too. So my name's Mash, huh? I like it. It's short, soft, and unique. And hey, if you know my name, that must mean we really are friends. I knew it! Anyway, good morning, Hermia. Do you know where you are right now? My name is Hermia. And yeah, Mash grew out her hair again. Like how she... Like the mash inside of Nerofest? But my name be Hermia. Okay. I gotta be reminded of my name, Hermia, Hermia. Who am I? Hermia. Where am I? Hermia? Huh? Your name is Hermia, right? I mean, that's what's on your name tag. What? I have a name tag? Apparently, we all collapsed in the Nameless Woods. Do you know about the Nameless Woods? The fog is so thick in there that as soon as you set foot inside, you can never find your way back. The more lost you get, the more you forget, and eventually, you won't even remember your own name or who you are. Oh no, it's based on how lost you are? Yeah, I forget everything. Basically, it's a forest of no return. One of the most dangerous fey domains in all of Britain. I wonder what it is we're doing in a place like that. Maybe something really nasty happened to us. You know, like when everyone at your table orders ginger ale, but for some reason you end up getting salt water. What? That's a thing? That is horrible. Oh, I'd be so upset. Hermia. Hermia? It's no use, I can't remember anything. Maybe my handwriting is so bad, Misaki ended up looking like Hermia. Which I believe my handwriting's horrible. Hermia. Hermia? What's wrong? Why are you holding your head like that? Oh no, did you hit your head in the woods? Do you have a concussion or a fractured skull?
No, it's nothing like that. I suspect it's simply that she doesn't know who she is. And not just herself, I doubt she remembers you, me, or anything else about this place. I certainly can't. The only thing I do remember is that I serve her loyally.
Oh look, it's Sad Boy.
Even now, I know I would have no qualms about laying down my life to keep her safe.
God, it's no good, I can't remember.
Please, don't strain yourself, my lady. I am Iseo's best in class.
Ah, yes.
Iseo's best in class.
Best in class, of course.
No, wait. That's not right.
What do you mean, Mr. Best in Class?
Yes, I remember now. My name is Tristram. I'm sure of it.
Ah, yes, Tristram.
See? It's written here in Old English on this name tag made of a leaf.
Obviously proud. Oh, look at his name tag. I mean, Tristram's close enough. But me, Hermia. Was my name written on the leaf too? Was that my name tag? Oh yeah, you're right. I can barely make it out though. Your handwriting is just like mine. No wonder you serve me.
Indeed. We now know that you are Hermia. I am Tristram and she is Mash. I can say with absolute confidence that we three are trusted companions who wound up stranded together.
Super proud. Yeah, that must be it. High five. Wow, you solved it, Tristram. Give me some skin. Yeah, that must be it. High five, Tristram. What's Old English? So, we don't know who we are and we can't even remember where we came from. But we do know that there is something important we need to do. And we must have entered the Nameless Woods to accomplish it in spite of the risks. I thought we were on a shore, but maybe it was a forest.
Correct. The only other things we know are that, even among my colleagues, I am a peerless genius, a master of a poet, and a peerless archer. I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
I see. So he doesn't know anything. What about you, Mash? Well, it's pretty much the same for me as it is for you two. It kind of feels like I lost a lot of belongings. At any rate, what I do know is that we all collapsed in the Nameless Woods. Then some fairies from this village found us and brought us here. So the next question is, why do they do that? Are they slave traders? I think I've heard that's a big problem these days. Oh man, I don't want to think about it, but if that's what this village is for, then... Oh, she cute! Yeah! She's cute! Hello? Are you all awake now? Oh, I'm sorry if I startled you. I heard voices, so... Anyway, the others said I should come and fetch you all. I mean, it is going to be night soon, so, you know...
Do you know this person, Hermia?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
I see. Well, I don't sense any hostile intentions from her. She seems to me to be a good-hearted person, or rather...
She totally looks like a fairy from, well, a fairy tale, right? Um... Can you still not move? In that case, we can talk later. Oh, but if I go back without you, everyone will scold me for being useless again. Ooh, hello, hello. And who's this Misaki you're saying hello to? I'm Hermia. I'm Hermia, that's Mash, and then there's Tristram. Are you talking about the other fairies from this village? Don't worry, you can go back ahead of us. We'll be right there as soon as we're done talking. We'll be sure to tell the others that you were the one who fetched us. Then, I really was useful this time. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Please come to the town square when you're ready. Everyone else is there. See you there. There she goes. So maybe we should head outside too? Well, shall we see what's outside? There she goes. Yes, I guess we should. I'm still concerned, but it doesn't look like staying in here will help anything. Besides, no matter what they ask us, we can honestly say we don't remember a single thing. So at least we shouldn't be suspected of being from a bad city or supporting the wrong queen or anything like that. What? Animalistic fairy.
These the ones that almost died in the woods? God damn, I've never seen humanoids without wings before. I swear, what's with the Wind Clan coming to these days? Hehehe.
Handsome fairy.
Please don't lump us in with the likes of them. These fae don't have so much as a hint of wing stump. They must be criminals who had their wings torn off as part of their punishment. They probably came here while trying to escape Darlington.
I'm a criminal?
Pathetic. Just look at their twiggy little limbs. The only thing those be good for is firewood. Then maybe we ought to chop them up and make a fire out of them. That'll brighten the night up.
No. Speechless. This is the full-on dark fairy tale of the world.
Hold on. Let's hear what they have to say first. That's our rule after all. You there. What is your clan, your names? Which city do you hail from? What is it you came here to Cornwall to escape?
I'm afraid we really can't tell you. The only things we know is our names. We don't know where we came from, or why we came here, or what our goal is, or was. Nothing.
Are you kidding me? You don't even know which city you're from. Haven't even got a goal, huh? God damn, that's awful. It's terrible. It just ain't right. And here was hoping we could get a nice ransom out of them. Guess there's only one thing left to do with them now then. Indeed. Now that things have come to this. Yup, only one thing to do.
What? Oh.
We'll just have to look after them ourselves. You hear that, everyone? We've got new friends.
I've been adopted. Yo. Hello, new friend. I'm Hermia. Yay! Hey-ho! New friends, this calls for a celebration. Here, we're all a bunch of nameless, worthless failures. Wait, no. Again, take two. Here, we're all a bunch of nameless, worthless failures without anywhere left to live. We've been strung up, pelted with rocks, and before we knew it, we found ourselves here on the tippy tip of the isle. Nobody nobody likes us. We'll all be gone by tomorrow. Even the queen herself won't come to the nameless woods we call home. So welcome, comrades, to Cornwall, the Dead End Village. Thank you for the warm welcome. I don't know why I'm crying, but I'm crying. You guys have had a hard life, right? You've already suffered enough, right? Yeah, I've been suffering from gotcha. I mean, what is gotcha? If we're all just a bunch of burnouts anyway, we might as well kick back, relax, and enjoy life here. Yeah, we can enjoy life here. Except I'm not a burnout. I haven't experienced burnout as of yet. Surprisingly. Huh? Yay, friends! I don't think I could eat another bite. I can't believe the party they threw to welcome us is still going into the night. These fairies are so nice. I was also surprised to see what a good conversationalist you are, Hermia. You seemed a little unsure of yourself at first, but then you started talking to fairies from both the Wind Clan and the Earth Clan without any hesitation. Even though everyone in Fairy Britain knows you're supposed to pick one side to side with. One to side with. Wait, I gotta pick one? I don't want to pick. Wind and Earth Clans. Fairy Britain. Wind and Earth Clans. What clan am I from? Huh? You mean you forgot about that too? Really? That's going to be a problem. The Nameless Woods only make you forget yourself. You should still be able to remember the customs you need to know to survive. At least, that's what I've heard. What about you, Tristram? Do you remember anything about Fairy Britain, the land of the Fae? I guess you're in the same boat as Hermia then. Alright, I'll catch you two up. I don't know a great deal about the world, but I've at least been taught the basic.
Alright everyone, quiet please. It's time to end today's festivities. I know how you all feel, but there's nothing we can do about nightfall. We'll just have to resume the welcome party tomorrow.
Dang, how long does this welcome party last? Oh, he has a name now.
Anfem.
Oh yeah, they both had names.
Hello, Baromia and Anfem. Guess it just goes to show how time flies when you're having fun. Alright everyone, let's head to our homes.
Doga.
Later Hermia, later Mash. Later, Faye a few words Tristram. See that roof over there? That tent's yours. Go ahead and hide out there until morning. You there. Show Hermia and her companions to their dwellings, won't you? Better hurry it up. Knowing her, you'll just get even more injured if you take your time.
Aw, is she accident prone?
Yeah, don't get carried away and start taking them down any side paths, got it? If you do that, no one will be able to find you guys once night gets here.
Yes, I know. I'll be fine. Thank you for giving me this job. If you'll follow me, everyone, I'll show you back to the tent that's become your territory. I have my own territory. Welcome to my room. Well, good night. Don't worry. This tent may be ways away from the town square, but it's still well within the village. I promise you'll be able to relax and sleep without any forest animals coming in. Thank you, mystery girl. She just left with no more than a polite curtsy. I just realized I never got her name. Okay, I'm sure you're both tired after talking with so many fairies. But I think we should finish our conversation from earlier before we go to sleep. Fairy Britain, as you can probably tell by its name, is the land of the Fae. You do know that much, right? Yeah, more or less. I don't think I've ever heard of any of this before, but I'll keep that to myself. Yeah, more or less. Good. The next, we have the different kind of fairies. It would take hours to go into all the details that differentiate the various kind of fairies. So for now, let's just focus on the broader clans. The clans represent the land of the Fae's different races. There's the Wind Clan, the Earth Clan, the Fang Clan, the Wing Clan, the Mirror Clan, and the King Clan. Members of the Wind Clan, like Halo Baromia, are humanoid. Fairies that look just like humans, basically. They're all very rational and peaceful, and they have excellent Fae markings. Members of the Earth Clan, like Onfam, are solid, stout, and stocky humanoids. They're the hardest working of all the clans, so we need their help to make roads and buildings. Members of the Fang Clan, like Doga, are basically wolves that live as one with the land. They love to fight, and they're very good at it. It's even said that we Fae folk wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the Fang Clan fighting for us. As for the Wing and the Mirror clans, well... I mean, I imagine Wing Clan is the one with wings. Mirror, no idea. Kings. Ah, yes. There aren't many rumors about the Wing Clan, so I don't know very much about them. And the Mirror Clan used to be the most popular clan in all of Fairy Britain, but then, a few years ago, they disappeared along with their entire city. What about the King Clan? Humph, do you really want to know, Herm? The King Clan is the biggest bunch of good-for-nothings in all the land. The only thing they ever make is trouble. I think that's my clan! Even though there's only one of them left, she looks down her nose at all the other clans like she's so much better than us. I mean, who goes around bragging to a sweet, innocent country girl about how great her life is in the big city? Mash is taking this personally. Then there's those flamboyant clothes she wears, and all her servants, and her oh-so-cool plan for her future. Ugh, I wish she'd just die. A gape! Note to self, do not mention the King Clan around Mash ever again. Sorry, that may not have been entirely fair. Please, just forget I said anything. Ooh, see you later. The King Clan is kind of a special case, you see. There's really only one of them. But she's also kind of a, well, protective queen bee type who welcomes anyone who serves her as a King Clan member in their own right. If you ever have the misfortune of meeting her yourself one day, Hermia, you'll see what I mean. It's obvious to pretty much anyone with eyes. Everything about her, from the way she looks to the way she acts, just screams. Yikes, she's a real piece of work. I'd better not even make eye contact or she'll ruin my whole life. On a different subject. Are you okay, Tristram? You've seemed on edge for a while now.
That's because I am. No, it wouldn't be a stretch to say I'm afraid. I haven't had a moment's rest ever since we went to the town square. The villagers may have seemed weak, even feeble to the two of you. But while I may lack my memories, I do know that they are to be feared merely by dint of being Fae folk.
Well, hello? What am I doing today? I am exploring. And who is this Misaki you talk about? I am Hermia. And I'm with my best friends, Mash and Tristram.
Even that Fae girl who showed us the way to the square holds some manner of mystic. They may not have said anything about it, but they have power far beyond any human. Just remember, it would be an easy thing for these fairies to slaughter us all if they decided to do so. Ah, how terrifying!
Tristram, what you talking about? What human? What's a human? I've never heard of those humans before. Are they like those Pokemons? Humans? I guess you must have served in the military at one point, Tristram. I can't even imagine two fairies fighting each other. Maybe I could see it for one of the The purge, I mean, soldiers who serve the queen in her castle. But I was taught that fairies always resolve their differences through peaceful discussion, no matter what they may be. Wow, talk no jutsu. Well, I suppose there might be the occasional eccentric exception to the rule. But there wasn't a single fairy at the square who disliked us.
You may be right. I certainly didn't sense any hostility from them.
Of course, they're not dangerous at all. They're also peaceful, it's almost hard to believe.
Forgive us. Forgive us. No more prayers.
Close your eyes. There's not much fun time left. The veil has fallen. Extinguish light. Today is ending. Farewell. This day too will end forever. Forgive us, forgive us, forgive us our sins. It's too late to do anything now, but to make sure everything is cleaned up. What? It looks like it's time for lights out now. Let's pick this back up tomorrow. I'm not leaving my room at this point. I think I should stay back in here, yes. I'd hate to do anything to upset them after they've been so welcoming to us. Sounds good to me. I'm pretty sleepy from all that food anyway. Fine with me. How about you, Tristram?
Nodding quietly.
Let's see, this must be it. Oh wow, it's one of those new glass lamps that are all the rage right now. There must be an Earth Clan fairy or two from Norwich here. I'll have to track them down tomorrow. So, are we all sharing that one bed? Am I gonna sleep on the chair? Actually, no. Nash, you can sleep on the bed, I'll sleep underneath the bed, and Tristram, you can sleep standing up. Anyway, good night, Hermia. Good night, Tristram. You know, I was kind of worried when I first woke up, but I'm so glad you two turned out to be good people. Same here. Good night, Matt. Huh? Why did you stop? What's that? You just didn't feel right saying it? I see. Well, that makes sense. It must be a very important name to you. It's okay, Hermia. These things happen. Okay, good night. For real this time. Oh, so it is Norwich. Not Norwick, then. And now her new name is Ma. Oh, we're gonna fight something. Good morning, everyone. I've been asked to show you around the village today. Our territory isn't all that big, though, so it won't take very long. Cornwall is built on the remains of an ancient city. When the Tamlin defeated the Lord of Cornwall about 200 years ago, the Lord cursed the woods with a fog that would rob fairies of their memories. This village was abandoned not long after. From there, it became the most dangerous area in all of Britain. Even the Queen wouldn't come near it. Nobody will follow you in here. It's basically a penal colony. Hang on. Who are the Tamlin? A penal colony? So, does it mean everyone here is a criminal? I really am a criminal? My crimes against Gotcha caught up to me? No, not exactly. This territory is home for all kinds of outcast fairies. Fae whose roles have ended, Fae who aren't worth anything anymore, Fae who lost their friends, Fae who lost their purpose. All we can do now is wait for our lives, our fates, to come to an end. Every fairy here is so kind. They'd much rather help each other than compete with one another. But there isn't a place for Fae like that in Her Majesty's Britain. Dying is much better than having members of your own clan laugh at you, or ignore you, or steal from you. So everyone here came to this forest to end things. At least, that's what I think. I don't know what to say.
Hey, it's Hermia. Man, yesterday was a blast, huh? Anyone who enjoys a good meal as much as you do is alright in my book. Hope you're hungry, because I'll be bringing plenty more food back with me today.
Wow, I befriended Doga because of my appetite. That's legit.
Good day, Hermia, I must say. Your voice is as warm and full of life as a spring breeze.
Yo, I'm so popular.
Why not try your hand at song today? I'll even break out my harp for the first time in ages.
I like how Halo Baromia is willing to play me a tune. Sorry, Tristram. I mean, maybe you can accompany him.
Hey, Hermia, let me know if you need any of your clothes mended. I've still got some cloth from Norwich left over, and I'm sure you'd look good in whatever I whip up.
Dang! He's even willing to make me clothes, yo! I should just stay as Hermia. Hermia's the most popular. Bewildered at the difference in treatment. You certainly are popular, aren't you, Hermia? I mean, I'm in much the same boat myself, but... Yeah, Mash, I'm apparently the harem MC here. I guess you just have that certain, je ne sais quoi about you. I'm kind of oblivious when it comes to that sort of thing, so... Yeah, clearly you're oblivious about it. You haven't come home in, like, a year at this point. More than a year at this point. Really? I think you're perfectly wonderful too, Mash. Hermia just has a kind of refreshing aura about her. Her presence alone makes things more fun. But your aura is more... warm? Right? I'm not sure what the right word is. I can only say there's something nostalgic about it. It reminds me of more peaceful times. You're spot on. As a matter of fact, my cheerful nature is the only thing I've got for me. I've long made it a point to keep smiling no matter what the circumstances might be. Thank you so much. That's true. There's nothing better than a smile. Alright, let me show you around the rest of the village. As long as you know how big our territory is, you won't disappear until the day of endings. Sounds good. Well, that's our village's territory. Is there anything else you'd like to know? The Nameless Woods fog never comes into this village, right? How thick is it outside the village walls? Also, if this village used to be a city, does it mean there's still a road back inland? The fog isn't too thick as long as you don't go deep into the woods. But that won't stop you from getting lost. And the road back inland is completely overgrown now, so it's all but impossible to find. I see. Then I guess we'll really need to put our minds to it if we ever want to leave these woods. Huh? You want to leave, Mash? Huh? Oh no, not at all. I was just curious. You don't want to leave either, right, Hermia? I mean, you came to the Nameless Woods of your own volition, so... I guess I must have, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I still have no idea what's going on. I mean, I must have, but I don't know. I do like it here, though. I see. That makes sense to me. I had a feeling you three were a little different from the other Fae who come here. I was even wondering if maybe you actually ended up lost in here by mistake somehow. Well, if there's anything you ever need, please let me know. I'm not much good for anything besides showing fairies around, but I promise I'll help however I can, as long as it doesn't get me in trouble. Wait, you still haven't told me your name. Okay, I think we've got the lay of the land now. Now that it's just the three of us, shall we get to it, Hermia? Ooh, welcome back. What chaos have you missed? Mysterious. Girl took me on a journey through the village. And now we're gonna go off on our own. Huh? Get to what? Huh? Oh, silly. You really are an incorrigible jokester, aren't you? What else could I possibly be talking about in a situation like this besides testing your skills? No, come on. Let's head on to the forest for a bit and see how good we are, and what kind of tactics we excel at. Magecraft is a power, and as they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. Oh no! I don't want to lose my Magecraft. I gotta be the very best. I'm gonna show off my skills to Mash. Where am I? Hermia! Hermia, where are you, Hermia? Hermia! No, Hermia! Ooh, hello. Konnichiwa. Gosh darn it, though. Hermia! Hermia, where art thou? Hermia! Oh, that was less than I thought it would be for the filling. Okay. Hermia, though. Hermia. Aw, man. Oh, that makes sense. I don't remember my Magecraft. I guess Tristan's gonna carry. Thank you, Tristan. Tristram, I mean. Who's Tristan? I don't know Tristan. I only know Tristram. Yo, Tristram's pretty good. Look at him. Oh! Mash can use a noble phantasm now. I believe in Mash. We believe in Mash in this household. I'm enjoying this Lost Belt so far. This is great. Hermia, Mash, and Tristram going on an adventure. Though I am wondering how the others are doing. If we ended up in this village, how are the others? I mean, what others? Ooh, good job. Now do the thing, Tristram. I believe in Tristram. Oh, the flower colors are different from Castoria's NP for this one and regular one. Oh, it's cool. So, how was I, Mash? Was I impressive? I mean, Tristram was clearly impressive, but what about me? I'm sorry I was so useless. Never mind. I'm emotional support Hermia. I was gonna call myself Tristram, but I ain't Tristram. I'm Hermia. Not at all. I just feel terrible about this. That you have basically no fighting ability must mean you come from such high social standing that you don't need to do your own fighting. So I must be from high social standing because Tristram is willing to lay his life down for me. So I am a noble, and Tristram is my servant. Yes, indeed. I, Hermia. The great Hermia. Though I thought I could punch good. I'm disappointed in these fists. Oh my gosh! Are you the daughter of one of the clan chiefs, Hermia? And here, I've been treating you just like anyone else. I'm so sorry. You must think I have no manners at all. Can we please just forget this ever happened? I promise I'll do better starting tomorrow. No, really. I'm the one who owes you an apology. It's okay. I'm just sorry I couldn't fight on the front line with you.
Please, don't worry about it, Hermia. If anything, I'm more convinced than ever. I can't remember why, but I now know for sure that this is what you're meant to do.
I'm meant to be useless?
I may have been so intimidated by the fairy's sheer physical capabilities last night that I didn't act appropriately, but that won't happen again. I see now that you have the makings of a great leader, like a winning football coach.
Yes, indeed, I am a football coach. And I will enter you into Blue Lock, Tristram.
I even get the sense that as long as you're here to guide us, everything will somehow work out in the end.
Wow, thanks, Iseult Best in Class. Yes, Mr. Best in Class, Tristram. Oh man, I won't even attempt a British accent. It'd be too cursed.
Heh, please just call me Tristram.
I wish I had an awesome last name like Best in Class. Oh, she's blushing.
That's right, we're outcasts! A bunch of losers who couldn't even pay the annual existence tax to keep us in the Queen's reign.
Existence tax? I was gonna question that, but... Really, all tax is basically existence tax in a way, isn't it? I pay my existence tax every time. Yes, indeed. Ha ha ha, existence tax.
It was just a matter of time until we decided to come into these woods and forget everything we ever wanted to accomplish. But don't worry, there's no need to be afraid. We may have escaped from the city, but we're all still in the same boat. Soon, the calamity will bring everything to an end, and only a few will survive. So, we may as well live the rest of our days here in peace. We, all of us, from 6 different clans, live for the festivities. We're scared of the Queen, we're scared of the Morse, and most of all, we're scared of ourselves.
Yo, that is such a mood on, fam. Yeah, that is like the ultimate mood. We're scared of ourselves. They're all singing in unison now. Oof. I couldn't eat another bite. Maybe in like a few minutes. I'm just gonna relax my tum-tum for now.
What a lovely song. A simple tempo, to be sure, but there's something strangely invigorating about it. I would think it was improvised if they didn't seem so familiar with it.
Well, of course they are. These kinds of festivals where everyone comes together are what all Fae live for. It's the only time the Wind and Earth clans can set aside their differences. Well, as long as they don't drink too much anyway. There are some fairies who really do get drunk on the atmosphere, I guess?
What? Had enough already, Hermia? No need to hold back. You only just got here. Or was your journey here even harder than we thought? Those marks on your right hand are unusual, but they're still command spells, right? And 3 of them, no less. Damn, you poor thing.
Wait, what? Are you saying my 3 command spells are pathetic? Why? What do you guys normally have? 4, 5, 10? And watch, she's gonna flex and just have hundreds of command spells.
Well, don't worry. You can forget about all that now. No one here is gonna force you to do anything. You did good, hanging in there until now, especially for one as twiggy as you are.
Thank you, fam. Huh? Am I crying? But why?
Come on. You don't gotta get weepy on me. No, it's okay. Just take as much time to rest as you need. When you get bored, you can help us out with the village stuff. What a kind fairy, although command spells. I feel like I'm this close to remembering something, but I can't quite get there. Urgh. It's so frustrating.
I want to see what the other masters here are like. If being a master is somewhat normal, I'm curious now. It's gonna be like 5.5 times 2 in this case.
Okay, everyone, settle down, please. That's all for tonight. I can definitely tell what time it is because I'm not drunk. Nope, definitely no drunkenness here. Now, go on. It's time to go back to our tents before the beasts come out. Don't blame me if you end up getting eaten alive. Marm, Thania, Dumbleton. We win fake and make it back quicker than anyone. The responsibility of keeping order falls to us, the most beautiful clan of all.
Oh, the wind is the most beautiful one, huh? And if they thought I was from the Wind Clan, that means I'm beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. That's a better reaction than how the MC and Isekai Oji-san had. Feel so bad for him.
Orc face. Humph. I see Halo Baromia is just as much of an ass drunk as he is sober. Alright, let's get back home so we can be ready for tomorrow's feast. Later, Hermia. Oh, I'll have to show you around our athletic field tomorrow. There's nothing more fun than a good ball game.
I guess that's all for today's welcome party then. Though it sounds like it'll pick back up tomorrow.
Indeed. Now that I understand we've truly been welcomed with open arms, I'm enjoying myself quite a lot.
How long is this welcoming party? Is it gonna be like a week? Even though you still haven't relaxed your grip on that, bow?
Yes, well, it seems old habits do die hard. Apparently, I used to keep my fingers on my bowstrings even while I was asleep. I swear, between keeping my ears peeled and reading the wind 24/7, I guess I must have really loved training. Oh well, I'm sure any habit can be broken eventually, especially since we shouldn't have to fight here. Now, come on, Hermia, Mash. We should head back to our own tent.
Okay.
Hey you! Make sure you clean this place thoroughly. We're doing this again tomorrow, remember?
Yes, sir. You, do want me to clean up after everyone, right?
Of course I do, idiot! What else could I have meant? Can't you do anything on your own?
I'm sorry. I promise I'll do my best. Hold on, was that... Never mind that, Hermia. Let's just head back to our tent. We're still outsiders here after all. We should get a grasp on the situation before we go poking our noses in their business. You wouldn't want someone you barely know telling you how to live your life, right? Even if all the Fae who live here are peaceful, we're still not in a strong position. We've got nowhere to run if something goes wrong. So we need to be extra cautious here, you understand, right? I guess you're right. I'm going back to the square. I guess you're right. Since I'm apparently so weak here, you know, I'm gonna just go along with it. I'm sorry. Sorry, mysterious voice. Great. We can ask about it tomorrow. I'm sure whatever seems off to you now will all make sense once you've talked to them about it. Okay. Good night, Mash. Good night, Tristram. And now, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Hermia. Did you sleep well last night? I'm sorry. I just can't seem to put my heart into it. Hermia. Something about that name just doesn't sound right. It's still a mess out here. What the hell are you doing, you damn good for nothing?
That came from the square. Shall we go see what's going on, Hermia? Definitely. You bet we shall. Definitely. What happened?
This is awful. We can't possibly put on another feast tonight. Why didn't you do anything? You hate Hermia or something?
Not at all. It's just... I, forgot what I was supposed to do. The next thing I knew, it was morning, and you were all yelling at me.
Looks like it happened to her again, Doga. Guess we're SOL. Ugh, forget it. I should have known better than to ask you in the first place. Just go, get lost, and don't ever come back near the village. I don't want to see your stupid face again.
Really? Thank you so much for forgiving me. I hope you invite me to the next one too.
Oh, hey, Hermia. Yesterday she was a hoot, huh?
They're doing this all for me. Oh gosh, Hermia, you're so popular. You're way too popular, Hermia. Who was that fairy girl? You had that fairy girl clean up everything by herself? Who was she? I don't know her name.
That fairy girl? Hey, what was her name again? The hell should I know? Damn, what was it again? I think she told us when she first showed up.
She's not popular at all. They didn't even bother remembering her name. That's a big oof. But over here, they're all like, Hermia, 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 you gotta try this, Hermia. How you doing, Hermia? Hermia, Hermia. Yo, my Riz is off the charts.
I'm pretty sure it was Ho or Who or something stupid like that. Is that what it was? I guess she had a name at first too.
Oh, the male one is called Lysander. Man, I'd rather be Lysander than Hermia.
Ah well, once you start forgetting your own name, even without the file, you're done for. Don't bother about her, Hermia. You don't want to catch her nameless disease. So, she doesn't have a name? Is that why you treat her like that? What do you mean? No fairy without a name's worth anything, right? It's not like anyone missed them if they were gone. Yeah, she doesn't even have a place here. Her tent's outside the village.
Oh, Hermia and Lysander are characters from Midsummer Night's Dream? Huh. Never read that story.
Yep, our territory just doesn't have room to spare for her. But I will say I'm impressed she's still alive. She might get more banged up every day, but she's still got all her arms and legs. Who knows? Maybe she used to be some kind of big shot. Not that it's doing her much good now. Yes, not even the beasts of the forest got any interest in nameless meat. Anyway, that's enough about her. Come on, Hermia. I told you we were going to play football at noon today, right? See you at the athletic field. What would you like to do now that they left for the athletic field, Hermia?
Do you know anything about Nameless Fairy Smash? And oh, that story has Oberon, huh? I do. As the name suggests, they're fairies who have lost their names. Well, we lost our memories in the Nameless Woods. Sometimes, fairies lose their names all on their own. In general, fairies don't age or die like humans or animals. But we are born with a purpose, something we can lose ourselves in. Fairies who lose that purpose lose their names, and then grow steadily weaker until they die. That's what happened to that girl. It must have been quite some time since she lost her name. So, is it true that she really doesn't have a home here? I'm sure it is. Fairies tend to shun fairies who have lost their names. Honestly, the fact that she's even allowed inside this village speaks volumes about these fairies' generosity. I know what you're thinking, Hermia, but we can't. If we invite her to stay in our tent, it will really upset the fairies in this village. The best we can do is visit her home and get rid of anything that might be dangerous. We may not be able to invite her into the village where it's safe, but I'd be happy to at least make her home just as safe as the village. I knew you'd come through, Mash. That's great, really great. Oh, Mash, you're so kind. Huh? Why are you holding my hand? You're shaking my hand to express your gratitude and faith in me. Huh? That's a new one on me. But there's something really nice about it. I think I like this custom too, Hermia. Hey, girl. She's already under attack.
There. I've driven the beast back a bit and opened up some space for the girl. I swear on my bewitched bow that I won't let them take another step toward her.
Thank you, Tristram. I'll take it from here. Hey, you leave her alone right now. Thanks, Tristram. You're the greatest, Tristram. You too, Mash. Mash and Tristram. Best combo. Okay. This be fine for now. Yes, indeed, because I believe in the power of Tristram. We all believe in Tristram. Ouch. Oh, Mash, you're getting hurt. My precious baby Mash. I mean, I could have done this earlier to remove a debuff, but I want to just use Noble Phantasms. I can't resist. I have problems. And there. I believe in you, Mash and Tristram. I'm here as moral support. Now do the thing, Tristram. Good job. Look at Tristram being all cool. Ouch. Pain and suffering. I mean, no pain and suffering for Tristram. Good job. Okay, next round for sure. I believe in the power of Tristram. Go get him. Hoo hoo hoo. Oh, that was a bug before? Sorry, Castoria wouldn't show up during the buffing part? Huh. That's a weird bug. And yo, look at those critical stars. I wish I could feed him to Arjuna.
Cruel though it may be, I made sure to aim for spots that would be extra painful. Hopefully, this will teach the other beasts that this part of the forest is dangerous.
I agree. It seems like the best way to go. At any rate, that was amazing shooting, Tristram. Are you sure you don't remember being a soldier or maybe a hunter? Either way, the king you used to serve must have been proud to have you.
Yes, well, I certainly hope so.
That's weird. I can't sense any magical energy when he plucks his harp. Does it mean he's from the Wind Clan? But then, he doesn't seem to have enough magical energy for that. Anyway, I'm glad we managed to drive them off. Are you okay? Huh? What's going on? Did you do that for me? Yes, we did. Hermia insisted on checking up on you. Are you alright? Did those beasts hurt you before we got here? Oh no, I'm fine. I'm used to this sort of thing. Oh, hello, hello! Though I do not know who this Misaki is, I am Hermia. So, is there something more I can do for you? I already showed you around the village yesterday. No, not really. Oh man, I'm so stupid. I should have thought of something before coming here. We wanted to thank you for all your help yesterday. You were so kind to us that we thought the least we could do is make your home safe from beasts. That's so nice of you. It makes me so happy. I guess this means I really was useful then. I'm so happy to hear that. It's been so long since I was useful. Oh, I know. I'll bless you with good fortune in return for... I'm sorry. I forgot how to cast blessings. And I don't have a tent, so there's nothing I can give you in return. That's okay. I don't need anything else. Really? Huh? Did I already give you some of the flowers I picked this morning and just forget I did? Hermia, Tristram, why don't you go back to the village without me? Oh no, is there scuff? I'm going to put up a bounded field to ward off other beasts, but it's going to take some time.
Oh, well, then we'll stay here until you're done too. Those beasts would come back at any time. Those beasts could come back at any time, so Hermia and I can protect you while you put up the bounded field.
No, that's okay. I can handle those beasts alone if it comes to that.
I see. Well, if you're sure. Is that alright with you, Hermia?
Okay, if you say so, Mash. Alright, I'll see you two later then. Have fun with the other fairies. Bye, Mash. Yo, Mash is so skilled. There, all done. You won't have to worry about beasts coming for you here anymore. Well, at least for a few weeks anyway. It's only magecraft, not a sacrament, so it won't last forever. But at least for those few weeks, you'll be able to rest easy knowing you're safe. Magecraft, the mysterious power the Queen uses. I didn't know you could use it too, Mash. Is using magecraft the hot new thing in the outside world now? I don't know about that. I mean, half my magecraft is stuff I kind of taught myself. Besides, that stuff is kind of why I ran it away in the first place. I mean, me save Britain with magecraft like this? That's just not possible. Mash? I'm so sorry if I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't be. That was just a bad habit of mine. You're not the reason I was feeling sad just now. Do me a favor and just forget about it, please. More importantly, I think it might be better if you moved away from that village. It's not the other fairies' fault necessarily. You're just not a good fit for it. What about Salisbury? No, wait. They're very hostile to wind fairies with damaged wings there. How about Norwich? They say fairies and humans live side by side there. And who knows, if you find a human who's a good fit for you, maybe you'll even find a new purpose too. Thank you, but I'd rather stay here. Even if I did find a new purpose, I still wouldn't have a name. I think I must be exhausted. Nothing ever goes right for me, no matter what I do, or what what help I receive. I must have been so despondent with myself that I even forgot the most important thing of all, my name. So, I don't need to go anywhere. Here, nobody will be angry at my old self. Here, nobody will blame me for being a terrible fairy who wasted her life unable to fulfill her purpose. But I'm really sad. Not because the other fairies in that village hate me. but because I can't remember my purpose anymore, or my name. I see. I guess not having a name really is a terrible thing. In that case, what about this? I just came up with the idea now, but... Mystery talk. Thank you, Mash. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life. Oh, come on. You're just being nice. I see. Then I'm happy you're happy. Still, don't forget, this is our little secret. If the villagers find out, we'll both get in trouble. I'm sure they say something like, even a village of outcasts has rules. Or, Cornwall doesn't need any weird made-up customs. That's true. You might not know by looking at him, but Halo Baromia actually used to be an aide to Lady Aurora. Even now, he still admires the elegant fairy way of life. I really love that about him. I feel the same way. He might act high and mighty, but I could tell right away that he really cares about the village. Oh gosh, I didn't realize we've been talking for so long. I better get back to the village. I'll come again tomorrow, okay? In the meantime, enjoy your peaceful night's sleep. I will. Bye-bye, Mash. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Huh? Oh, what just happened? Why does my right eye hurt so much? Where's a puddle I can use for a mirror? There. Now, what's going on with my eye? Ah. I see. So I've turned dark. I guess I'm done for now. And just when something finally worked out for me too. A dark fairy, huh? You know, dark fairies are cool. I can fix her, maybe. Or not. Sorry, girl. It's nighttime, it's daytime. Yawn. Morning. I slept like a baby last night, aka waking up every so often screaming and crying. I mean, morning. Good morning. It may be a shame to not have a banquet, but there is an update. We got to bed earlier. So, what would you like to do today? If you don't have anything in particular in mind, I'd like to go outside the village again myself. First, I need some food. I'm really hungry. I'm pretty hungry since we didn't have a banquet last night, so I need food. Huh? You're hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Is that bad?
Oh, good morning, Hermia. I'm sorry we couldn't give you the welcome you deserved last night. Fortunately, we should be able to make up for it tonight, so I hope you're looking forward to it. Is something wrong? You don't seem like yourself.
I'm sorry, I didn't have anything to eat yesterday. So I'm just really hungry. I'm okay, I just really need to eat something. Is there any food I could have?
Huh? You're hungry because you didn't have anything to eat?
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous. Needing to eat? It's not like you're human or some... Wait, you're serious? You know, now that you mention it. Oh my, I can't believe it. I never thought such a thing could be possible.
Halo Baromia?
Everyone, I have big news. Hermia is human. We have an unregistered human with us.
Oh no. Am I an outlaw among the outlaws? Huh? Come on, it's too early for this nonsense. There's no way a human would be here of all.
I'm not joking. Take a closer look. It's not that her wings were torn off. She never had them to begin with. Hurry, come quick. We can't let her get out to the woods. Oh my goodness. I feel terrible about this. If only I'd realized it sooner. Now I'm even more sorry we didn't give you the kind of welcome you deserve, Hermia.
Is it making me even more popular among them?
But don't worry, we're going to make up for that right now with a really, really fun welcome party. Ah, what a wonderful day this is.
Let me see.
Oh wow, you're right. Hermia really is human.
A human, hooray! No wonder being around her made us all so happy. Oh yeah, got that human riz.
This is great. Now we'll never have to worry about turning into Morse.
If I'm so popular among the fairies, why couldn't I summon more fairy girls? I only got Tristan. I mean, my Tamlin Tristan's all good and all, but I wanted more. I'm greedy. Huh? Why do I sense I'm in trouble? Huh? Oh no! I almost forgot. Be careful, Hermia. If you tell them you're hungry... I'm too late.
Are you human too? You are, aren't you? You don't have wings or command spells. How about the guy with the harp? Is he human? No wait, he's a fairy.
That's right. He didn't eat anything, but who cares? Just put him with the others. It's easier that way.
Here, Hermia, Mash, and Tristram. Please allow me to show you to the best spot in town. From now on, you'll be staying in a tent at the town square, right in the middle of the village. Ah, there's so much to do. I don't know where to begin.
Can you begin by giving me food?
Welp. It's been half a day since we were packed into this tent without so much as a word of explanation. How's the food they've been bringing you every hour, Hermia?
Yo, every hour? It's really good, but I'm not hungry anymore. It's great, but there's too much of it. Still, at least they're being nice to us?
We're not allowed to go out, and there are fairies guarding outside the tent in shifts. This isn't a welcome party. We are prisoners.
So what happens if I have to use the bathroom?
Do you know why this happened to us, Mash?
Because Hermia is human. Thinking about it now, I was a little surprised myself to see how much you enjoyed that fruit. I should have realized it then, but I haven't seen many humans either. Are you human too, Mash? Are you a fairy, Mash? I'm, not entirely sure. I think I'm a fairy, but I also feel like I've been called human-like at one point or another. I mean, how's your appetite, Mash? But never mind that now. Right now, we need to focus on the situation at hand. You might think they're giving Hermia a warm reception now, but it's only going to heat up as time goes on.
Really? Even more than this?
Yes, really. You see, humans are very important sources of sustenance for fairies. Just having a human nearby makes them happier, almost like a mental bomb. But these days, the human population is carefully managed by the Queen, leaving lower-class fairies without any humans for themselves. In fact, the fairies of this village wound up here because they didn't have humans. So, if nothing else, I'm sure they'll take good care of you, Hermia. But...
Yay, humans! Humans in the village! And not defective ones like the rebel army, nor ones made for the Queen. Real, high-quality humans! This is so great! We'll have to keep them safe so they don't get hurt. We'll have to figure out what they eat too. They say you can't just give them nuts and fruit. Humans like meat, right? So we'll have to go hunt some meat in the woods. Man, I'm so jealous of the guards. I can't wait until it's my turn. I want to feed the human. I just want to be near them. I want to make them laugh, make them uncomfortable, and make them cry.
Dude, no! You just wanted to feed me at first, and you want to make me laugh, and why you want to make me cry?
I want to comb their hair and pull off their fingers and skin them alive.
Dude! Well, I mean, as one do, right? Haha. Those are two opposites.
That's too bad there's only two of them. No fair that Halo Baromia gets to decide who goes first. We'll never all get a piece of them that way. I just know I'm gonna miss out. Yeah, we should just chop them into pieces and share with everyone.
You know, I'm not gonna kink shame the fairies.
I'll take the left eye and you get the right.
Look, they're sharing. Sharing is caring.
Yeah. I'll take the ring finger and you take the middle.
Yay! That way everyone can each get a piece.
Hey, what do you think you guys are doing? It's not your turn yet. Get back to your tent. And don't try anything with Hermia. You should have seen her on the athletic field. She used her head to score a goal. Her head. I've never seen anyone play football like that. She's a really entertaining lass. As long as she's around, we're gonna have more fun than we've ever...
No, Doga, I liked you! Doga was defending me. He was complimenting my skills. Doga, I liked you.
You talk too much, Doga. We don't need talkers.
Doga was my favorite fairy. Out of the bunch here.
We can't help ourselves. There's only two of them. Only two of them. Let's chop them up and share them with everyone.
But we're the only ones who are gonna get a share. The Fang Clan's gonna keep them all to ourselves.
The Earth and Wind Clans talk too much too. Let's get them before they get us.
What's that sound? Is that fighting?
I'm not sure exactly why, but the fairies seem to be fighting amongst themselves now. I suspect it has something to do with different clans wanting to keep you all to themselves.
Dang, I'm so popular. But Doga, though. Oh, Doga.
The why isn't important now, though. You're obviously not safe here. We need to leave right away.
But what about the guards? But where would we go? Let's head inland. Once we get through this village, we can make our way to the hilly area. From there, there's a highway, and once we get there, we can think about where to go next. But first, yes, we need to do something about the guards outside.
Unfortunately, I doubt you and I alone will be of any match for them. Remember, these fairies are all very powerful. There's no way a human could... Oh?
Oh, good. You're all still okay. Thank goodness. I noticed something was off in the village this morning, so I've been keeping an eye on things from afar. It's awful out there. First, everyone was yelling at each other, and now they started fighting. Caleb Aromia was doing his best to calm everyone down, but I don't think it worked.
Hey, keep an eye on things near the tent. Don't let anyone near it. I know we killed all the Wind Clan bastards, but there's still some fangs out there. Ain't no way we're letting those veggie lovers take the humans away from us. We gotta divide them both up evenly among the Earth Clan.
Wait. The Fangs are veggie lovers, yet they want to take all my limbs, apparently. Huh. Am I a fruit basket? Am I that fruity? En femme. It's no use, Hermia. They're not the fairies you knew anymore. Especially Dog. They're being driven wild by their bloodlust. Come with me. I can get you out through the weak stitching in the cloth where I snuck in. You do want to get out into the woods, right? Then please trust me. I know a way inland. Now, come on, hurry.
Those are the Earth Clan fairies. They look nothing like they used to. Ah, how this saddens me. What do I see now but the devil?
Stop the Tristram. You can't play your harp now. They'll hear us. Tristram.
Hey, did you hear something? Maybe one of the Wind Clan bastards survived. Kisley, Gam, go check it out. The rest of us will head into the tent. Crush their legs first. That'll keep them from running.
Oh crap, we've gotta get out of here now. Not my legs.
I'm so sorry. My fingers moved before I realized what I was doing. Anyway, yes. We need to get out of the village. I'll bring up the rear.
This way, everyone. Please follow me. Thanks, mystery girl. Yes, this is it. Once you cross those 3 hills, you'll be far enough inland. Are you okay? I know we've been running non-stop. I'm okay. Well, I'm managing.
Indeed. There are 2 fairies after us, but it seems we lost them after we crossed that first hill.
They must have gotten lost in the fog. I guess all the time you spent living outside in the forest must have paid off. Thank you for showing us the way. You've been a huge help. But are you sure about this? Now that you've helped us escape, doesn't that mean you can never go back to that village? Yes, it does. But please don't worry about that, Mash. My home is safe now thanks to you. Now please, don't worry about me. You need to leave the forest as soon as possible. Go, quickly, before the villagers find you. Can I take you along? I have to put more distance between you and them. Are you okay? You're breathing really hard. What's that mark on your face? Are you okay? Am I? I see. But we're almost there now. I can smell the wind now. It smells just like good old Salisbury earth. Soon we'll be out of the woods. Not much longer. Ah, beautiful Britain. You haven't changed a bit. You're just as I remember from when I had a name. Almost there. Just a little more.
I see a slope up ahead. That must be the last hill.
Once we cross it, we'll be out of these woods. Thank you. We could never have made it this far without... What's wrong? Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Why don't we take a little... Ah, shut up. Just shut up. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It hurts so damn much. It's been hurting for all these hundreds of years I've been alone. They kept forcing me to do things I couldn't do. Hundreds of years of endless frustration. Nobody ever helped me before. Nobody ever even noticed me before. So why did you have to be kind to me now when it's already too late? Idiots. You're idiots. Have you really not figured it out yet? I tricked you. The only reason I brought you out here is so I could keep you all to myself. Why else would I be doing this? Why did I... Oh, she became that thing I was fighting earlier. Get ready, Tristram, Hermia. She's not a fairy anymore. She's Morse now. Just a thing that can no longer speak or listen. It's a dark sludge that follows the world just by existing. It is Britain's curse, and it is death to fairies. Oof. They could be chocolate, or not chocolate, purple marshmallows. They are the forbidden marshmallow. Or monster meat. Delicious. Let's see how this goes. Ha ha ha, Morse. Less is Morse. No fear against Morse. Man, if only I could fight too. I can't wait to start bringing my own people again, so then that way I can level up bonds quicker. Sad. Good job, Tristram. Tristram's so cool. Oh, it's smart. Or the Morse is smart for going after Tristram. Want a piece of Tristram? Fill up your gauge, Tristram. I believe in you. Oh yeah, your gauges are filled. Happiness. Very good. I think I accidentally broke the cap for my water bottle. It's okay, I can drink it all tonight. Sad. Oh well. It happens every now and then. Go get him, Tristram. Tristram be so powerful. Oof. Curses. But you know, Mash will do the thing. I believe in Mash. Mash, Mash. Great job, Mash. And I'm just there, Hermia. I think we got her, but...
Be careful, Hermia. She's not done yet. But she's not trying to attack us anymore. Is she trying to tell us something? Pardon me.
Eh?
I hope you don't mind. I didn't want to make you three put her out of her misery.
At least let me hear her final words.
As I know the Morse well, I thought I should be the one to do what was necessary. That rapier strike came from behind us like the wind, and there's something familiar about them. Sorry about that. You're free now. May you find peace in your next life.
No way! You're...
Hey there, Misaki. Nice to meet you. Sorry it took so long to get here.
Misaki? Who's Misaki? I'm Hermia. And this is Mash and Tristram.
Then again, I guess that's pretty confusing too, judging from the look on your face. A king doesn't typically introduce himself, but none of my attendants are here, so I suppose I don't have a choice. I am Oberon, a heroic spirit summoned here by humanity. I'm the one and only servant in all this lost belt who's destined to help you. Most people know me as Oberon, the Fairy King. What do you think? Pretty cool, right?
Winky face. And then I pass out. Misaki? Misaki.
And now to finish off section 1 for the night. Hoo hoo hoo.
Since I need to use my energy in my other gacha games and then get ready for the night and then afterwards wake up at 5 a.m. to get ready for work and then stream and then go to work and hoo. Gacha funds.
Most people know me as Oberon the Fairy King. What do you think? Pretty cool, right?
Have I read the manga by the artist who designed him? I mean, I watched the anime for the shogi one. That's what you're talking about, right? Or is it something else? That's right. My name's Misaki and yours is
Tristram! Your name's not Tristram, it's... Indeed, you are Misaki, the master of Chaldea. And I am Tristan, knight of the bewitched bow, and the child of sadness.
I will never get over that part. Child of sadness.
At last, I finally remember everything.
I've never heard of honey and clover.
As for you, Mash, your name's not really Mash.
Oberon? Not Merlin?
Merlin?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're just, not exactly who I was expecting. But you look so much like someone I was thinking about that it threw me off for a moment. What do you mean? He looks nothing like Merlin. Merlin is a very sus yet beautiful creature. Yeah, creature. And Oberon is adorable looking. Ahem, at any rate, I remember who I am now too. My name is Castor. Oh, her name really is Castor then, yeah. It is true. Artoria Castor. Yes, that's the only one that I've seen then. March comes in like a lion, the shogi one. Oh, but that's kind of a mouthful, isn't it? Really, Castor was just my name in the village I'm from. So please call me Artoria.
I'm relieved to see you've got your names back. Now, we better hurry, or you'll get caught in that fog again. Go on, get going. See those trees over there? That's your goal. First, you should all see what Britain is really like. After that, we'll have plenty to talk about.
What Britain is really like? That's true. We need to get out of these woods. Am I not gonna remember about Fashion Da Vinci? It's okay. We'll run for now. I agree. Let's go, Misaki. It's time you saw the Twilight Island, home of so many fairies. The utopia of wind, earth, and life, blessed by song and rain, the Isle of Britain. I see. The sun?
Oh, I see myself. And Castor.
No, Tristan. Ah, yes, Tristan must be the one photographing this. Yes, he's taking the picture. Thanks, Tristan, my bestie. And yeah, it's conflicting for saying names though, because I know it's red. I know that they made it Altria, but at the same time, Artoria. It's the conflicting feels. Oh dang, this is a pretty big place. But nah, her name's Mash. What are we talking about? Clearly she's Mash. I'm still Hermia, and that's Tristram. Oberon was lying to me. I'm not Misaki. I don't believe him. I just met him. My name be Hermia. Well, that was pretty good. It's tempting to go for the next one, but nah. I really gotta be good. Since there is work tomorrow, and I have a meeting tomorrow. And meetings usually go on for like 2+ hours. Why do they go on for so long? Because sometimes work be intense. Like today, a water line broke at one point. But it's all good now, and tomorrow, who knows what will happen. So I gotta be prepared mentally and physically. So yeah, I'll just be good. Just so I'm mentally prepared for the last day of work and my long meeting. I cannot risk dozing off. That's gonna be too embarrassing. It's like, Misaki, what are you doing? Nothing. I swear I'm not falling asleep. Sips on energy drink. So I shall continue the story tomorrow after I use up my AP and other energy in other games. Good thing I can multitask on a computer and phone. I believe in myself. So with that being said, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and epic gacha luck. I shall be back tomorrow. Since I gotta be up early. Foo. See you later. Bye bye. The adventures of Hermia will continue.